Hey everybody, sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I had a little snafu with the camera. All right, let me bring this up here. Got lots of questions. Going to talk about card of the day. All right, so maybe notifications are just going. Here we go. All right. Hi Marcia, hi Constance. Constance, I wanted to say thank you very much. Linda Bishop, I wanted to ask you to email me. Hey Jay, Linda Bishop, email me at the way of positive change at Gmail. The way of positive change at Gmail. Jay, I'm so happy to see we have Jay today. Yay, see, there are good things happening today. Okay. Wow, I turned on extra lights because it's going to storm, so I guess I look like Casper the Ghost or something. It's okay. I'm here. All right. I wanted to say before I even do card of the day, I'll tell you in a minute. I wanted to say thank you to some people who did a PayPal most generous donation, and to everyone that super chatted the last video. Spirit Watcher, Suzanne, How Spirit Works, Prairie, Rebecca, Deanna K, Linda K, Lily H, Marin B, Pam P, Astrid H, Lori H, and Constance. Thank you so much. Hi, Lucky Girl, and thank you for being here. Okay. Cleanup still going on. And on my way to go meet Susie to go to lunch for our first time out, of course, there are pieces of roofing, like all over the place. And I picked up a roofing nail in my tire. Of course, it pierced the tire. All right. So thank you, Lucky Girl. Okay. So let's get this out of the way. So my son is coming to see if it can even be repaired. It's not on the side, so everybody, fingers crossed. I wanted to talk to you for 1 second about the last video that I did about the financial, the Thanksgiving event financial effect that happens, somehow, this month, next month, and next month, somewhere around the holidays. Between now and the end of the year, we got some really icky cards. And, I'm not trying to make anyone be afeared, but someone, I don't know who it was, you guys. I don't know. Someone texted me and said, did I see Marianne from Revealing Lights financial reading that she did 10? It's in her video bank. She did it 10 days ago. It's not the first question. It's the second question. She got some of the same cards. So, when Susie and I were at lunch, Susie brought up doing gratitude. And I was like, oh yeah, let's remind everybody. And thank you, Susie. Let's all do gratitude for every time the United States has pulled itself out of, the Great Depression with our parents, our grandparents, the Great Recession in 2006, 7, 8. Hi, Susan B. Thanks for checking in on me and sending me the email. I appreciate that. So if everybody does a gratitude list for every time you've had help financially, or every time the U.S. has come out of a financial situation, or we've been strong after we went through a difficult time, then we're going to raise the vibration. And I think we just really need to raise it all the way through the roof. So let's really get out a sparkly glitter pen. Make it green or gold if you want. And let's gratitude it up. Let's send it out. Remember that when you do something like that, it makes a wave in quantum physics that we can't really understand or see, but it reverberates, it comes back to you, and it creates a wave. All right. So this is something that we can all do. And speaking of gratitude and philanthropy, and I call this the ask and it is given card, the 6 of Pentacles. Are you the asker or the receiver? I've definitely been the receiver. However, I I have been. Hey, JL. I'm not going to ask about World War III, but I am going to ask a COVID question that you always want me to ask. And I'm grateful to you. Thank you. Okay, so we have askers and givers. Are you good at giving? Are you terrible at giving? Do you need to learn how to balance this out? Is it good for you to pay it forward to somebody this weekend? Are you the philanthropist measuring out the coins to the people who need it, or do you need it, and do you need to learn how to ask, because you have to ask for it to be given? And remember that when you ask someone to help you, when they help you, when someone assists you, they get paid from the universe. It's part of that quantum physics wave. It's part of that dynamic divine matrix, right? That's how it works. Hi, Patricia. Okay, so because we're already starting late because I had a snafu with the camera, but we're here. We're here. And I'm going to try to rip through these things. Oh, I also wanted to announce that Kevin Loving Vibrations will be with me Tuesday at 12 noon. We had set that up. I had read on his channel. He'll be joining me. And we are going to do more on the financial situation to see if we can get more clues. And if you would like to do a reading with me, please book a session. Go to thewayofpositivechange.com, and it's very user-friendly. It'll prompt you through the whole thing. I look forward to meeting you. Okay. Ken asks, will there be voter manipulation? These are questions off the community page, old and new. All right. Ken asks, will there be voter manipulation by Republicans in either the House or Senate races? Yes or no? Will there be voter manipulation in either the House or Senate races? Let's take a breath. October's been like that, hasn't it? It has been in this section of the world. Oh, and if you are local, a lot of our local people are just in shock and devastation still. Many of them have been flooded out of their homes, including teachers. Out of 68 schools, only 12 are opening on Monday. If you need to do a face-to-face, I can meet you. All right. Okay, so this is ethics. The very first card is ethics. And this is, of course, this guy's been stabbed in the back. So there will be some cheating. But look who we're dealing with. So we guess we need to include them on the every time cheaters have been caught, right? Every time the Republicans have been caught. Talk about cheaters getting caught. Did you see that Nancy Pelosi video that her daughter shot? Woo, Scalise McCarthy gonna be eating crow. Okay. Yes, it's all money, and look who we have here, and that's not honesty and integrity. Okay, they want to be on top. They want to be it. They're working together. So there are some plans and manipulations. That could be some of the election people that just, throw out what they don't like because their wish is, there's their card of the day. Yeah, deals that are made, steals that are made. Yeah, but, and some things they'll get away with. Let's just see if they'll be successful, Ken, real quick. Marsha, oh, snap. Okay. Will the Republicans, or by the GOP, will they be successful at cheating? Yes or no? Thanks, Terry. And I just want to say thank you again for everyone that checked in on me and with Johnny or Danny or, we didn't have. Hi, Spirit Watcher. Thanks again. Okay, so that means they won't, they try, but the challenge is that they're not able to pull this all off. Somebody either tells, thank God, they're waiting, hoping to get their wish. There will be some things that come from Russia. Some polling places, there will be messages about this very quickly, false information. They will be successful in some certain areas. But it looks like one place in particular gets caught. But they will have, unfortunately, they will have some success there. And big money talks, and they stick together. And they will have some success. But not everything they plan will go through. So they'll be saying, oh, snap, too, right? Johnny is not in Pennsylvania any longer. He moved, but I'm not really quite sure where exactly. Okay. All right, so will they be successful? Yes. So we asked, just a refresher, if you didn't see the last video, we got some very big answers about finance. They were the worst cards I've got. Again, not to promote fear. We're going to go to gratitude this weekend. Promise me you guys are going to do it. You've got homework. But Marianne from Revealing Light got some of the same cards. So let's see. Oh, okay. Thanks, Terry. He isn't. Okay, so he did move to Oregon. All right. Okay. I heard him say that he was in the woods somewhere. So. Thank you, Lucky Girl. Yeah, the video she did on it was 10 days ago. I think that'll help be a clue, help you find it. Okay. So we did ask about in the last video about Pooty and his actions and decisions, if it will have a direct impact on the citizens of the United States. And it was a yes. So, so that may be part of it. I will be asking about China, and then we'll hopefully you guys will post some more questions on the community page. You can use today's page, or you can wait until Tuesday, and I'll look at them with Kevin. So let's see. Are MBS and Trump working together? Are they still working together? Let's just throw Kushner in there too, because of the timing for today. Hi, Roland. Is Trump still working with MBS? Is Trump or Kushner still working with MBS? Do they have financial deals going on that? Well, happy birthday, Lori Kettle. And happy birthday, Gretchen from How Spirit Works. One of them isn't. Somebody put the brakes on here with the Emperor. That's not a deal. That's the brakes. We know they did the Live Golf Tournament. No, something came to a halt here. Something got finished, or someone's getting cold feet, or someone's going to prison. No, there were offers and deals and things like that that have taken place. Of course, we know that. However, there's still one they're working on, but I don't think they're doing anything new. And something, so they start to get frozen here with all these swords, but then there's a completion here. So all right, let's take a look. What about MBS and Trump? MBS and Trump. And then Becca's birthday is on Monday, and Prairie's birthday is on Tuesday. Prairie Griffith, if I'm correct. Hi, Freddie. All right. Is Trump working with MBS? Does Trump doing deals with MBS? I shouldn't have thrown a question. That's okay. It's okay. We can always change the question. they're not on the same page. Okay, moon, deception. We're going to find out about okay, they're having a power play. Duh, who doesn't have a power play with? So that's where that somebody threatens, like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, and they're like, uh-oh, that genie's coming out of the bottle, and then there could be legal repercussions here for this. Yep. Something already went through. And this is the card we got when we asked about Trump's health. Remember, he's going to have some snafus. We don't wish ill will. There's Susie Z. I just told them about you brought up the gratitude thing. I've asked them all to do financial gratitude writings this weekend. So there's going to be a legal issue. I wonder if he sold them. Could be, some of the papers that went to MBS. This is going to come out. And what goes around comes around. So Trump doesn't get good cards with MBS. All right, so MBS and Kushner, are they still working on deals together? So something's coming to a screeching halt between MBS and Trump. But what about Kushner and MBS? I won't be able to do all the particulars for this video until much later because I'm going to be watching my granddaughter while my son is evaluating my tire and what have you. Okay. Somehow Putin got in the way of that. So it looks like MBS and Putin are... Okay, so this is that one deal that does come to fruition that has already been worked on with MBS and Kushner, because that's what we just saw, right? Remember the cards that already appeared? Yeah, so that was something sweet for them. Oop, tower, oop. So we're going to hear about that very quickly, and that could take a little bit of a weird turn, but we're going to hear about that quickly. Very soon. Very soon. Very quick. Okay. All right. Okay, so I want to know then, our economic, if you're just joining us, please hit that like button. Help the channel out. That's one of the biggest things you can do for any of your favorite channels to help them boost their channel to be seen. So, all right. Will any of our financials upcoming problems be linked to China? Okay, we're just going to start chipping away. We know Putin's involved, but will the United States citizens or the banks or the financial situation that's coming up that's a little difficult, will that be directly tied to China? Will China have anything to do with that? They do hold a lot of our debt, right? Yes or no? So we know that they're not having party time financial boon. They are not having that. Uh-oh. I don't like that card on its side. We gave to you. We helped you with something. You better help us. Yikes. Karmic card is on its side. Oh boy, there's that 7 of Swords. So we got 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords in that last video. And Mystery Achiever, God bless her, has done the timestamps for that video. So it's easy for you to go back and see it. Again, I don't want to upset anyone or scare anyone. but you might want to look at that video and check out Marianne's. And then you guys message me, please, on this video if you've seen another reader that says that there's going to be. It's not my birthday. Yes, but thank you. I'm a Scorp. I think they were saying happy birthday to Lori Kettle. Okay. Okay, temperance. They want to make something even. They want for assistance. One hand washes the other. There's messages coming in about this. There's the archangel. 1 foot in the water. They want us to balance something out, blend something together, or there's a little bit of a threat there. I have to watch their mouth. Okay, so I'm going to say yes, there is some involvement with them. They want us to assist them in some way, to help them balance out. I don't know, maybe balance our debt. It's a big project. Okay, so it doesn't look like they all agree. All right, will China have, with their decisions, have an upsetting, will that upset the United States citizens? We know that what Putin decides to do upsets United States citizens. But will China's decisions over these next 4 months, will Xi Jinping's decisions upset us? Roland, I'm still recovering from the hurricane, so that's a little bit too intense for me right now. I don't think I could make a big list like that for right this minute. I'm not. I just got all my bedding washed yesterday, and I finally cooked a really big meal. So I'm still getting there. I'm still getting there. My side yard's not done. Part of my backyard's not done. Okay, but I will go over some, and maybe Kevin and I can address some Tuesday. Okay, there's that 2 of Cups on the side. So a deal, they're calling a deal, trying to balance a deal that will benefit them. We're undecided, but we're, so it will bother us. Now, I'm still getting Putin involved here. We have hope for the future. Yes, it will upset us, okay? These cards around it are good cards, so hopefully, God, I hope China doesn't help Russia. I don't like this military card next to Putin. We will feel stabbed in the back by them. So we're heading for some upsets here. This isn't going to be a, I made a deal with you and I'm going to keep it, forever here. That's not what's happening here. So, I mean, we're still okay, but they do something that upsets us, okay? These cards are not as bad as the ones we got with Putin, if that helps you feel any better. So it's just going to be a time where some things, Kevin is from Kevin Loving Vibrations. I was on his channel last month. He'll be with me. He does a lot of collaborations with Mel Dore. Okay, Stephanie? All right, so what Putin decides definitely affects us. China affects us, and we feel misled or upset by them. No, it's okay, Roland. I just don't think I can compile a list like that right over the weekend. I don't think I can. Okay. And if you're just joining us, with all the roofing stuff in the roads and on the side roads, I picked up a roofing nail this morning on my way to lunch. Pierced my tire. Okay. Trillium, Stephanie from Trillium. If you haven't checked out her channel, please check out her channel, Trillium Tarot. She does deck walkthroughs. She's got a lot of helpful information on there. She wants to know, after last night's debate with Ron Johnson and he got booed, polls say it's a tight race. Let's see, will Ron Johnson win his seat? Will he keep his seat? Ron Johnson. Talk about a snake in the grass. All right, Ron Johnson. Will he be victorious? He's trying to hang in there. He knows he should have shut his mouth. Ooh, Lady Justice is coming for him. Now, I think that's a separate issue. I have a feeling, Sissy, I have a feeling that Demings is doing pretty good right at this moment. All right, so he comes to, after his mouth last night, he's not having the luck that he thought. Something's sort of hung up, delayed. He's he got in his own way. He's waiting to see. He knows he might have to leave. Oh boy, this is hard for him. Woo! He should have tempered that tongue. He's still working on it, but I don't think he has so I think it is tight. Stephanie, I do. That campaign knows they have a lot of repair work to do, and they're going to send him out to do some work on his own. I don't know if he can pull this off. These are not that, he's got a goal here, but this isn't balanced. And this is, when you're talking about a lot of work, these are the two most a lot of work cards, technically, in the tarot. The Eight of Pentacles has to separate himself from the city to get his work done, so no one distracts him. And this is like the most load you can carry, right? And you're going to lose it. You're going on tilt. So they're not in good shape. Those are not victory cards. So he's in trouble. Okay. Yep, his days could be numbered. Oh, you are in Wisconsin? I love Wisconsin. I don't like what's going on there, but I spent a lot of summers there with my family. Grindstone Lake, well, there's 1,500 lakes there or more, right? Okay, but boy, is it beautiful. Wisconsin, Michigan. I've never been to the UP. Minnesota, those are all so beautiful. Oh God, I have the greatest memories. Okay, I asked Stephanie's. I asked about China. All right, Rocket Man fired off another missile, and they're concerned. Of course, we're doing, exercises with South Korea, and that's, ticking them off. Will North Korea, Kim Jong-un, what's going on with him? Is he going to be successful at firing off testing a nuke? We'll just call it that. He's confused. Okay. Rocket Man. Something doesn't work out. This is an abandoned wish or project, something that you walk away from. Something that he does. Yeah, he's false night's on its side. There's Johnny's false night. I haven't gotten to watch all of Johnny's classes yet. Thanks, Kathleen. That's very sweet of you. This is karmic, both karmic cards. They celebrated. Oh boy. Yeah. Something doesn't go quite right. And I think they're going to be told that sanctions will become more difficult, but he is going to try something else. He will try something else. So he isn't done firing things through the air, because the Eight of Wands is going through the air. So, but something doesn't work right. I don't know if something gets sabotaged or it just doesn't go the way he expected. He has a surprise coming. All right. And at the beginning of the video, I said special thanks for people because I might not be able to get to email every one of you for PayPal. So I said your names at the beginning if you're just joining us. Hi, Beth Cat. Everybody give Beth Cat a hug. She lost one of her lifelong furry friends, Kitty. All right. Someone peed in Elon Musk's Cheerios. They did. Because he's murder hornet. He's just acting like a spoiled, entitled little brat. Now, I know he's, smart, but I didn't realize that he owns this communication channel called Starlink, that all of the Ukrainian commanders and war leaders have been and services are using that channel, and they feel confident that it's been a big help. And now he's saying, because of his association with Putin, I guess, I'm not quite sure, I've been a little out of it, someone enlighten me, but now he's saying he's not sure he can continue to fund Starlink in Ukraine. And this is how they're communicating and have had success. Like, what else are we supposed to think? You better start eating a different kind of cereal. Okay, so will Elon Musk help Ukraine and leave Starlink in place? Will Elon Musk help Ukraine soldiers and leave Starlink communications in place? Yes or no, please? Well, he's acting like he's funding the whole thing all by himself. I can't continue. Like what? He needs to start eating Lucky Charms, because they're magically delicious. Oh, he is not going to work together. Doggone him. He needs a good throttling. It is like green slime, Jay. Ugh. This is not cooperation if it's on its side in the second place. That is just, he is not going to cooperate. And that could just be today, hopefully. No, he's just no heart. None. What a poop. Okay. Oh, he's so immature. Right and wrongs. But his beliefs are, boy, I don't like where this is coming from. It's all about money. Now, he's slow to say, okay, maybe I'll help. Maybe. But he drags his feet. I don't like that there. He's going to do something that jeopardizes the channel, or there's a secret attached to this. Oh boy. I don't like this. This is all about greed and who he's making deals with. I think he's going to make an offer, but he wants money. He just wants money. That's it. And I want money and I want control because I'm a little immature brat. And that's, my emotional my EQ. So this is Scrooge. He doesn't help anybody. He's going to make an offer, but he's going to drag his feet. He wants somebody to pay. That's what he wants. Okay. He is crazy, right, Stacy? All right. Okay. Yeah, he is ticked. I'm telling you, somebody peed in his Cheerios, I swear. He is a piece of work. Okay, so now I wanted to ask. Okay, Beth and Nancy asked on the community page. Epidemiologists, and I was listening to PBS in my truck yesterday before the roofing nail. Of course, right? There's roofing pieces everywhere. Why not? Epidemiologists are concerned about two seemingly immune evasive variants of crown bug and are asking everyone to please try to get your boost by Halloween. That would be the equivalent of your 5th shot, right? By Halloween, as surge will begin here around the holidays. How bad will it be in the USA? And they were saying it's really peaking. It's beginning to rear its head in Europe. So if your plans to go to Europe, I hope you are boosted 2 weeks before you go. I know quite a few people. I have one friend over there, my son's best friend's traveling right now. Hey, Jazzy. Okay. Elon and Vlad did a deal. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Like I said, with the hurricane, I've been, we didn't have any power, and I'm behind on everything. But I got my sheets washed last night. All right. That was so awesome. Okay. All right, so how bad will these two variants that are starting to spike a little bit over in Europe? And I think one of them's, I'm not even gonna, I can't remember. 1.2 or. It was broadcast on PBS yesterday. I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it. Please get if you can, I know not everybody can. How bad will these two seemingly a little bit immune evasive variants of the crown bug be in the United States? How will it affect us here? Okay, I'm glad you got a new dryer, Terry. Have a good weekend. Okay, there's a lot of confusion about this. And there may be some restrictions to freedoms in Europe. So we could be hearing about this in the not too distant future. It isn't anger, it's just we're not sure about your complete safety with this. Travel is involved. Waiting to see. We're just sort of waiting to evaluate. They're hoping they can temper it. They're trying to add something to one of the medicines. This is the temperance angel is an archangel. There's 1 foot in the ground, 1 foot in the land, 1 cup blending with the other. So he's sort of the pharmacist of the tarot, right? So he's blending two components together to make a compound, 2 elements together to make a compound. All right, travel is involved here. Got 2 cards of travel. So there will be some news about travel, maybe some restrictions here. May have to wait or postpone. Not sure you're going to go. Yep, there's a sword, something gets cut off. Okay, so, I think we're okay. And perhaps people that got the jab, or I know they're talking about it being immune evasive. But it looks like it isn't going to shut down here. There could be some travel situations. So we'll take another look at that as we get a little bit more close. Ooh, yeah. Got the Queen and the King of Swords. And that leads me to believe there will be some rulings. As we get a little closer, we'll take a look at it. But please get boosted by Halloween. That's what they were saying, if you can. And don't rush it. If you had, they said, sorry, I'm stumbling there. If you've had your vaccine your last booster in 2 months, then it's not really, it's got to be like 4 months. So check your cards. All right, so I asked about that. Thank you, Beth and Nancy. All right, Mystery Achiever, the anti-Iranian government protests that are occurring in the United States, what effect will they have on the Iranian government? Will it put pressure on the Iranian government? Will the protests here in the US against the Iranian government be successful in having an effect on the Iranian government? Yes or no? Will the protests here in the US, okay, so Jay, will the protests here against the Iranian government be successful at putting pressure on their government? Will the protests against the Iranian government here in the US be successful in putting pressure on the Iranian government? Apparently, Mr. Achiever said they had been protesting in some of the big cities. I am behind. Okay. So I'm just going on Mystery's knowledge. That to me doesn't look like it. The power's at the base. They want power over women. Don't give up hope. It looks like there's protests in other parts of the world too, so that could be helpful. They may be evaluating what their next step might be. Oh yeah, both world cards. 2 world cards in the 78 card deck of the Rider Waite. One here, one here. So someone might try to sabotage their airwaves or something there. But they don't want to listen to it. No. They do not want to listen to it. No. Wah. Okay. I don't think so. I think they evaluate it for a millisecond, a nanosecond, but they're still the bully. They don't care. If they want it their way, they don't give a you know what. I know, right? Right, Sandman? They should be protesting the taking away women's rights here in the United States. Okay, so I asked Mysteries. Okay, Patricia wanted to know, will the full lunar eclipse on November 8th on election day mess up or mess with the election results? Will it have any effect on the election results or midterm election? Full lunar eclipse, November 8th. Will the energies of that eclipse mess with the election results? Yeah, you know I'll be investing in some energy backups. I have a lot of homework to do. Okay, so there's opportunity. Okay, so it can. Some of the communications are off, so there's it messes with communications. So I don't know where Mercury is in that cycle of that. Oops. And then another maybe Mercury card here. There's some angry people. There's some people who just want their way. Some aggression. It causes aggression, so there could be some infighting in the inbred areas. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. People will feel a little defeated. It's emotional. So I'm going to say yes because it messes with people's emotions. So there's going to be some snafus there, and especially people that are in impoverished places, and some people with sniffy problems. Yeah, rights and wrongs, ethical, emotional, ethical situations that just can go over the top. People just really being aggressive. So I don't like that at all. Yeah, emotional, intense. These are. I don't even know what the chart looks like. I need to do some investigation. But apparently, it's water, and emotions and aggression and some big money people playing around with where people can't get around easily to vote in some impoverished places, and that doesn't look good, and it's ethics situation. So there's your answer to that, Patricia and Freddie. Yeah, Linda G is working on the elections. Yeah. Okay. All right, and then somebody. Okay, wait. I wanted to ask, how am I doing on time here? Oh, I got to hurry. My son's going to be on his way. Will the U.S. banking system suffer a setback or severe problem in the next 3 or 4 months? Will the U.S. banking system suffer a setback or problems in the next 3 to 4 months? The U.S. banking system suffer a setback or problems in the next 3 to 4 months? Yes or no? All right, there's a problem. There's a problem with money, and it causes more infighting. Okay, conflict and competition. Oh boy. Conflict, competition, deception. We don't have all the answers. Big money players. This is old money. It's the, Bank of America. It's the old money in their investments. The older banks. There's deceptive practices here, and fighting each other. Ooh, yikes. Okay, so there's a problem. All right, so now we're getting to the meat of things here. Heavens to Murgatroyd, what is that tower about? Okay, there's a shakeup. But it comes out okay. Now, this is the card that we kept getting with MBS. Remember? So, man, something's coming out with Kushner and MBS, so we'll keep our ears peeled for that. But there definitely will be. I hope this isn't some sort of interference from someone that causes a disruption. This is more than a little disruption. So, and then Pooty, Trump let Pooty into our security system, and they were walking in and out of there out of all of our models and information for months before it was found out. So there's a shock coming there. All right. So that's a yes. You know, and then a lot of the banks were greedy and bought up real estate. That's why the market is so, the inventory is so low, because all these corporations and banks bought up the houses. And listen, somebody tries to buy my house, my little bitty house, you know, every week. And then they raise the rents. They rent them out, and they raise the rents. It's investment, you know. So something goes bonkers there. It has to do with interference or infighting or old money, one trying to beat out the other. Okay, a disruption of some sort. All right, and then I saw in one of the videos it was a Ring of Fire and the other attorney guy that's on there saying that Hillary Clinton is going to run for president in 2024. I'm like, what? Say it isn't so. Okay. Happy Friday, Mari. Are you finished picking up there? I picked up a roofing nail in my truck tire. Okay. All right. Is Hillary Clinton going to run for president in 2024? And I guess the debate between Warnock and Warwick, what's his name? Herschel Walker. Walker and Warnock is tonight. So that ought to be something. Okay. Oh, she's thinking about it. She doesn't know if she has the power to do that. She doesn't know if her lucky wand will make magic that far. Oh, boy. People are telling her, why don't you go grab this from Biden? Can he hand the baton to her? Boy, they're talking to her. They're talking to her. Oh, my goodness. If you would have asked me, oh, my goodness, I just can't even believe what I'm seeing here. She is thinking about it. Are my eyes big enough? Make them bigger. Silliness. She's afraid. She doesn't know if she wants to spend the money, so she's just really feeling feared, and her emotions are going up and down, but people are trying to talk her into this, but she has a fearedness. She's nervous. So I don't know if she can get past this. It's a pretty big major arcana card up at the top. I don't know if she can get past this, but listen, people are talking to her. We need to have someone younger. Yeah, we need to have at least a Gen Xer. Yeah. I know, Gretchen. I know, I agree, Jay. I don't blame her, no. I think she won in 2016, and I think it'll be known that she was the first female president, you know, when they take him out. Okay. Where am I with time? Oops, I'm out of time. Okay. And my son is coming to rescue me, so out of respect for him, I'm going to ask, what do we need to know? I will be, because he's coming to either change my tire or fix my tire or evaluate. So I picked up a roofing nail. All right. So on Tuesday, I will ask about to Satan, and I will ask about Deming, and anything you want on the community page with Kevin. Loving Vibrations will join me here Tuesday, trying to get back on schedule. Tuesday at 12 noon Eastern. Okay? All right. What do you and I need to know for the weekend? Please do your gratitude list to live. Every time someone's helped you financially or the United States pulled out of a recession, Kevin's got great energy, doesn't he, Genealogy? Yeah, I had fun with him. had nothing but good experiences with everyone I've read for. I'm very grateful for that. What do you and I need to know? Thanks to all the moderators. Thanks, Lucky Girl, Patricia, everyone that's here. Thanks for everyone that donated and super chatted and PayPal. Words cannot express my gratitude. Thank you, Jay. Everybody loves their Jay. Okay. What do you and I need to know besides doing our gratitude list? Okay. Try not to be too strict with yourself. Watch what happens with other governments or government rule. I mean, you would think it's the end of Friday. You would think that we would know what they're doing. But it seems like by the end of Friday, something comes out that we're not sure about or we haven't heard. Rulings, declarations. Oh yeah, this is something that's happening that we're not aware of yet with this Knight of Wands on its side. Try to be a little bit more playful. Watch what happens with other governments. If you're feeling sluggish energy, drink a little bit more caffeine or do some exercise, get outside. We could feel some sluggo. You may have to push through some sluggish energy to get through. Okay. Stay optimistic. Do your gratitude list. This person's naked. If you feel like skinny dipping, go skinny dipping. Stay with keep your optimism. Watch what happens with Russia and Puds. Spend time with Mother Earth. Okay, so you've got to get outside. If you're feeling sluggish, you're in your own way and you're spending too much time inside. Get outside. You're out of balance. You go into sluggo land. Mother Earth rejuvenates. Watch the stars. Take a car ride. Don't drive over any roofing nails. Don't do it. Okay. Oh, call a friend, reunions, call elders in your family. Oops. Call your mom, call your grandmom. Go camping with somebody outside. I know Danny's camping. Oops. Okay. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on with government rules, ethical decisions, ethical situations, things that rule Taurus, money, food. Talk about money, food, and drink. Celebrate. Have a party. Okay? It's party time. Party time this weekend. Do not stay inside. Gather with others. Call someone from your past. Link up with, I'm not sure I would, call your ex I don't think, you're going to call at midnight. I don't think you're going to do that. Okay. Don't do that. But call an old friend. Meet up with your friends. This is party. Go outside, camp, play under the stars. Okay, these are good cards. All right, and do your gratitude list. Celebrate. Please celebrate. And family is big here. Get with your clan. Get you with your crew. All right. Have a great weekend. My son's coming to help me with my tire. Yeah, eat something you like. Splurge. 9 of Cups is not on diet. Nope. There's no calories this weekend. Just go for it. It's a calorie-free, fat gram-free weekend. Okay, you guys? Okay. All right. Much love to you. Jay, thank you. Lucky Girl, thank you. Patricia, Beth Cat. All right. Go on the community page. Post your questions for Tuesday. And if I get some extra time, I might come back over the weekend to try to pinpoint some more of this financial stuff. Because Mary Ann's video that she did 10 days ago, she pinpointed October. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Bye. Thank you.